Hey there, my name's Beth, and today I have for you my 20 goals for 2020 video. That's a lot of 20s, and I'm sorry. I can't help it. So, I'm gonna go through my list, and there are some vague things which I realized in the 2019 wrap up I did like 5 minutes ago that I need to explain better so that at the end of the year I can watch back this video and see what I actually meant, and then it will give me an idea of whether I completed it or not. Some of them are very specific, others are not. So yeah. Anyways, I have them 1 through 20, and some of them are kind of random because after like 17 it's kind of hard to figure them out. So yeah, I also wanted to give myself something fun that, like, if I complete it, cool, and if not, it doesn't really matter. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 or 5 that are like just kind of fun. So yeah. So the first one was my first goal for last year, and which I feel like has been my first goal for like 4 years now, and that is to get my G2 ASAP. Like I legitimately even wrote get G2 ASAP. Last year I put the F word in there thinking that would help. It didn't. So, but I know I need to, and yes. So number 1 is to get my G2. Main priority. Like I need to do that before the like June. So next goal kind of goes with that, and that is to buy a car or vehicle, depending. I say a car because that's my preference generally, but I mean any vehicle, whatever I find that I like, can afford, and can get. Number 3 is to get, or not to get, oh my god. Number 3 is to read 20 books. I know I had 30 for last year, and I figured I didn't get that. Life got in the way. So I read like 10 last year. So I'm putting 20, and that's less than 2 a month. So I know I can do that, and audiobooks are always a great time. So number 4 is to complete my business plan, and currently I've set the deadline to have that done by the end of April. So I have 4 months to do that, 4 months to get it in place, and then 4 months to like execute. But that's a whole other thing. And if anybody wants to, if anyone has like questions about that, let me know, and I might do like a Q&A on business stuff. So number 5 is to leave my hometown where I live right now. That one scares me, but I know I need to. And I know for the business, I don't want to be here, so I need to leave. And I want to do it this year because I've signed a 1-year lease, so when that's up, I figure that's a good deadline to cut ties and be gone. So number 6 is to travel somewhere new. And I don't know if I mean that in like a travel, like go just somewhere fun for like a week. Travel somewhere new, like see somewhere new. I've always wanted to go to Vancouver. I've always wanted to go to England. I don't know if it means that. Or travel somewhere new, like move somewhere new. So, that I haven't been before. So we'll see. I'm hoping it's gonna be the travel somewhere new, like for fun, and then live somewhere, the place I want to have my business. Number 7, this gives me anxiety to talk about, just like, it's a lot to do in a year, but I know I can. So, number 7 is to have a specific amount saved for my business. I know I don't want to say the amount, but I have it written down specifically, and just for personal reasons, I don't want to say it. But I want to have a certain amount saved so that when I do go to set up my business, I do have a chunk of my own and then I can get loans on top, hopefully. Number 8 is to get better at communication. This is a big problem I have. When I'm comfortable, I can't even say that. So I have a tendency to go quiet and just like play along with whatever is happening rather than expressing how I'm feeling, or like I tend to shut down if how I feel when somebody and I are talking is that they're not listening. I tend to just shut down. So I want to get better at being able to just hold my own and stand my ground when it comes to communication. Yeah. Number 9 is to be a better friend. 2019 was all about self-care, I find. And I need to focus this year more on maintaining the friendships I'm building and strengthening those, because I feel like last year I was all about either like working on myself or spending time with my family, and this year I want to focus on my friendships, grow those, maybe gain more, but like develop the ones I have. Number 10 is to meditate 15 minutes every day. I for sure have not been doing that one already, but I feel better. It's another one of those self-care things. I feel better when I'm just taking that time to focus, well, not focus, because I guess focus on myself and just like breathe and center. And yeah, so if anyone has any tips on meditation, please let me know down below. I want to try the guided meditations, but I don't know which ones to do. I feel like 15 minutes is a good time to try to do it. And yeah, so number 11 is to say yes to more things. So that one's vague, I know. Also, sorry, raspy voice. I have a cold. Say yes to more things, just put myself out there, meet new people, maybe try new things, have experiences, just like get myself out of my bubble, because for moving to a new place, I'm going to need to meet people, and like just being open to it is going to be the best way to do it. So I want to say yes to more things. I also find I have a tendency to say no when it's something where I'm like, oh, I don't know. But if I just say yes and go, it might be a good time. So number 12 is one of those fun ones, and that is to kiss someone in the rain. It's one of those very cheesy romantic comedy things, but I feel like it's a fun goal to have, so why not? And also, if it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal. Number 13 is to listen to more business podcasts. I love listening to podcasts, but I want to focus this year more on business ones, especially female entrepreneurs. That's who I want to be, and I want to hear experiences of other ones, so I figure podcasts are a good way to do it, because you can put them on and listen to them while doing other things. Number 14, I feel like it's similar to number 11, but be spontaneous. So again, saying yes, just doing things as they come instead of over-analyzing everything. And yeah, I want to just put myself out there more. Number 15, actually try to learn guitar. I know there's so many videos here on YouTube of like guitar tutorials, and I'm for sure going to be trying those. I have had my brother's acoustic guitar like within my possession, because I haven't said here, for like 4 years. And I feel like at some point, if I just am not using it, he's going to want it back. So I want this year to actually try to learn guitar. I feel like learning a new skill is always a good thing, and that's one I've actually wanted to do for a long time now. So number 16, I had this goal last year, but I'm making it less specific this time. So I want to use Duolingo to learn a language. I'm not saying every day, I'm not saying which one. I want to learn a language, and I think I might start with French, just since I am in Canada here. We are a bilingual country, technically. I feel like French would be a good way to start. Also, I have taken French courses in school before, so I feel like it's not going to be the most difficult thing. And then I might move on from French to Spanish, but we'll see. Number 17 is one of the very fun ones, and I'm probably going to accomplish this within the next like 2 months. And number 17 I have is to get a pet. I want a cat or a dog so bad. And yeah, I really want to get a pet. So that is one of my goals for this year. And I know living in an apartment, it's hard to find pet friendly places, but the place I'm in currently is pet friendly. And it's just, it would be nice to come home at the end of the day to something excited to see me. So yeah. I mean, that one is like the most specific thing ever. Get a pet. Not that hard. I mean, it's really not that hard. So number 18 is to spend less time on social media. I know that for a business, I'm going to need to spend a lot of time on social media, but I find that when I'm bored or when I'm lonely or when I'm like laying in bed, just don't know what to do, I tend to just scroll endlessly and mindlessly through Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, not check all the social medias. And I don't want to. Like, I want to, if I'm bored, like go for a walk or pick up a book or draw or write or something, but I don't want to be attached to my phone all the time, especially on social media. So I need to use social media less, but I want to use it more effectively, if that makes sense. Number 19 is one of the really fun ones because I was hitting the point where I had no idea what to do. So I want to, at some point, go to a club or rave. I honestly just think that would be so fun. And like, yeah, why not? I'm 26 and I'm young and I should be doing fun things. It's spontaneous, it's saying yes, and it's going to a rave. Sure. And then number 20 is to be in a healthy, committed relationship. I do not mean specifically by the end of the year be in one. I just mean at either by the end or at some point within the year to be in a healthy, committed relationship, even if it's short term. Yeah, because currently I'm in a uncommitted thing. I don't even know what it is. I'm hanging out with a person, but I don't find it healthy in like the best way. So I either need to work on that one and grow it, or I need to get out of it and go find something new. But yeah. Wow, that one was a lot. Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things. And like, I'm not gonna say it's a resolution because like there's more factors in that one that are external than just me. So yeah. But that's a goal. Because who doesn't want that? So yeah. Anyways, that is all 20 of my goals. That was very white. That's all 20 of my goals for 2020. And yeah, so if you have set any goals for yourself, even if it's not 20, let me know down below what you have, and I will talk to you again real soon. I don't know what it'll be, but yeah. So yeah. Until next time, have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you